Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Fires on the move. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Soto. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. He wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they jump on top. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them,
going for it all. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Grabbed on the outside. It's Hayden. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Snags it over the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the returner is stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pit.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Quickly complete.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Slings it downfield. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Soto. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Gamecocks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly...
Sends it downfield. Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off to Jones. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And off from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop of this running game. Moves to change as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 40, there he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Coming after him. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit in that field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingers.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Soto. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Now adjusting. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He got it! Hard-hitting tackle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback keeper. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Field goal is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give out of the gun. At the 35, he's got room. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Happy Valley. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
They'll open the second half on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown has ensued.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a productive play on first down. Holds and fires complete. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the boot, looking for his man. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted.
Intercepted by South Carolina.
First down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Lofts one high and deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the back. Oh, gave the defender the business. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Soto. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for a man on second down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've...
Touchdown, South Carolina! And the route is on.
South Carolina.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, fourth and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
South Carolina, 59. Penn State, 3.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, how hard is it to defend? You have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they can't make the connection.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Quick strike complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move, it's Soto. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Wants to throw. It's Ingram. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Finds a crease at the 20.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Becker. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Soto. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loaded.
Open runway ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10.
1st down for the offense.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a touchdown Gamecock. And the stomping has commenced. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Offense in a bunch formation. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game? And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection the defense didn't know would hit a big game for the offense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Feeling some heat. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to throw on second down. They've got the screen set up. Puts it on in midfield.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play.
brings up
Man in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Jones. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the red zone, looking for a space. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Second down after that incompletion.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Soto. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. And the Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense,